everybody. I'm Laura Heigl with the Heigl Real Estate Group in Century 21 Scheetz, and I am back. It's so fun to do this. This year has been something different than what any of us expected, but monthly we were talking about what was going on in the real estate market. So I'm back in my office today and socially distanced from everyone. My masks are at the ready, because when we show houses or all the pieces, we are wearing masks and following the rules. But since it's only me today, I am going to talk to you without a mask on, so I'm not muffled. Want to talk to you about the real estate market. So it's really interesting, and people ask me all the time, what's happening, what has happened? And you know, when all of this started in March, we really didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know if we were going to sell another house this year, if people were going to be able to move, if they were going to be able to get loans, if everyone was going to lose their jobs, and all of those pieces. And there are lots of significant things that have gone on for lots of people. However, overall, our real estate market is still really strong and really hot. We are still in a seller's market. Typically in Indiana, we slow down a little bit in July. And candidly, we didn't very much. And so now we are here at the very beginning of September, and I want to talk to you about what we've seen in August and what that looks like. So if I look at the Indianapolis metro market as a whole, we are up 15% versus last year. We're still up versus last month, but 15% versus a year ago in terms of our average sales price. Our price per square foot that we talk about. And here when we talk about that, if you have a basement, we don't count that square footage. So main and upper square foot is up over 11.5%. So our market is still a really strong market. That's Indy as a whole. When we look at Marion County, which is Indianapolis proper, our median price is up 13.5% versus last year, just about 1% since July. It's 187,500. So real estate is a nice buy in Indiana. You get a lot of home for your money. Our inventory, though, is way down, and this is what is driving some of the prices. So we have low inventory. A year ago, our inventory has gone down since then by 47.5%. So, oh my gosh, that's nearly 50%. That means that as homes go to market, they are selling fast. Sellers are receiving 99.2% of their ask price. So there are obviously circumstances with that, but that tells you that we're in a seller's market overall. So Marion County, lots of price points in Marion County, but the median is at 187.5, and it's up. Talking about Hamilton County, and for those of you who are not local, Hamilton County is on the north side of Indianapolis. If you're looking at a clock, it's sort of at 12 and 1 o'clock. Prices versus last year are up 6.2%. So it's not as high as the market in general. However, the median price point in Hamilton County is $334,500. So it's a more expensive sale, and that's what that's kind of what impacts some of that. Hamilton County still receiving over 99% of ask price. Average days on the market are only 38. That's for the whole price point, and keep in mind that's like all the way to closing, not just how long it's been there. So homes are selling really fast and really well in Hamilton County. I'm sitting in my office in Boone County. I live in Boone County, so I'm always interested in what's going on here as well. Our median home price in Boone County is a little less than Hamilton County. It's $313. And that said, it's up 17.6% versus last year at this time. So we tell people all the time, and I tell my friends and colleagues that are realtors in other parts of the country, we don't have the volatility that California has, or Nevada or Florida, some of those markets. But our real estate values are really increasing here. So we know that mortgages are at a historic low. and we look and say our prices are up 17.6%, and the number of units that are sold, so the number of homes that are sold versus last year, up 15%. So again, we go back to that seller's market. I guess you could say you get a little bit better of a deal if you're a buyer in Boone County, because the percent of ask is 98.6% instead of 99.4. So, you know, a little less than 1%. So I guess that's a screaming deal when we look at inventory levels. So it's crazy. Average price per square foot here is $146. So Boone County is a more expensive market. Hamilton County's is $150. You kind of see the difference compared to Indianapolis. But homes are selling really, really well. Absorption rate, so the way that we are absorbing homes, selling them, we carry less than a month's worth of inventory. So for buyers, if you want to be a successful buyer, you do one of two things. You either have cash to buy a home, and I know that sounds crazy, but really there are a lot of people who do have cash, or if you're not that buyer, and lots of people aren't, most of us aren't, in fact, then you have done everything you need to do to have a mortgage ready to go. So you've talked to a good lender, you've got a pre-approval, you've got a game plan, you have all of that done. We had a closing last week that we were really excited about for a young first-time home buyer in Hamilton County. In this competitive market that I'm talking to you about and the percent of ask, he wrote 7 offers over the course of a year on homes before one was accepted, and he was able to buy and close a home last week. So offer number 7 was accepted. No, he did not write 7 offers all at once. This is 15 months of looking for homes and writing offers. So it's a hot market. That can be frustrating for buyers. That's why you have to be prepared. But if you have your pre-approval, you've got your financing with your loan ready to go, that makes you an attractive buyer who's ready, willing, and able. And we've got nice homes here. So what happened with COVID? You know what? We don't know. Ultimately, what we do know is that Indianapolis is still, in the surrounding area, a nice place to buy a home. I personally wonder at some point, all of this stay at home, maybe that's caused people to rethink their space. And maybe they're thinking, gosh, we don't need this much house anymore, or we need more house, or we need different house or something. But in any case, our real estate market is still really hot. Our numbers are great. Each of you would have your own story and specifics based on your home, where it is, the condition, all of those pieces. So when you're ready to take the overall numbers and figure out how it really applies to you and what it means, give me a call. Let's have a conversation about what your goals are with buying, whether or not you need to sell, what that looks like, put the pieces together, and we'll help you accomplish your real estate goals. So good to be here today. It's nice to be talking with you again. Stay well, stay healthy. Call me when you're ready to buy and sell a home. I'm Laura Heigl with Century 21 Scheetz, Heigl Real Estate Group. Have a great day.